as players, I suppose, how much of a buzz does the Munster derby against Waterford give you?
Massive, yeah. It's another home game, which we played at home this year. We've been great, and we've won every game. Like, so we've got good crowds every game, great atmosphere at the cross. Like, so to have another game at home in itself is a good thing, and I suppose with it being Waterford and Munster derby as such, it's an extra buzz, right? And you know, it's another game that hopefully we can take all 3 points in.
I suppose after what happened in the last league game down there, this is their first time visiting the cross, and it's going to add that extra layer to it, I suppose.
Maybe, yeah. We didn't really speak much about it afterwards, which we kind of put it all to bed, like, and we were more disappointed in the result that day, like, so we focused on putting that right, I suppose, and we moved on to the next game. So from our point of view, really, it's not really much of a issue for us.
And from your point of view as well, how much of an advantage is it not to having played last Monday heading into a big game?
I think so, yeah. I think it is a big help. You know, I think the games are coming so fast like that, like, and so kind of clustered. It's I think the games can lose a bit of quality, I think. So I think, you know, having a good week's training and working on our shape and how we're going to play on Friday night will be a good advantage for us, I think.
Shane, was Friday night the first time you had assisted a goal from your own 6-yard box?
It would have been, yeah. Jesus. When I was sitting at the time, I didn't think I'd be getting an assist for it, I suppose. But it was unbelievable from Sad's. Like, it's, you know, it's crazy really when you think about it. Like, couldn't believe it myself when you've seen it going in. And I think actually Stephen Beattie thought he wasn't going to make it either. He took off after it.
Oh, yeah.
He was never catching it, but he tried anyway.
And in terms of the winners as a whole, like two away wins in the space of 5 days, you know, you'd be looking at those and thinking they're kind of tricky games, so to have that maximum points and stay with Dundalk is huge, isn't it?
Massive, yeah. And I suppose with our home form being so good, I think away from home sometimes we haven't performed as well as we could and we haven't got results, like, so to get 2 in 5 days like that is very good, like, and you know, it was 2 tough games as well, because Limerick is always a tough place to go, and St. Pat's have been in really good form, like, so to get the 6 points from them 2 games was very positive for us.
And we asked it last time, it was just when Conor and Sean were coming into the team and you were kind of the old man of the back four. Have you noticed an improvement in them even since then, since the early part of them being in the team and to now?
I think so, yeah. I think they're improving with every game, and they're becoming more comfortable, like, in the positions, and more, you know, they're kind of speaking more and they're becoming more confident with each other. So I think yeah, they're improving the whole time, and it's great to see.
And you yourself happy with how things have gone personally?
Yeah. The injury I picked up, I suppose, a few weeks ago was a bit of a downer, but yeah, I think I was doing alright, John. Happy with that.
Shane, I think that's another big home game on Turner's Cross Friday night. How pleasing has it been, like, the form overall? I think, like, you're the only side still to have a 100% home record in the league.
Yeah, I thought it's very good. It's something that we kind of want. We want to keep building on as well. Like, you know, we want to keep Turner's Cross a fortress as such. And I think all the fans coming down to support us helps us massive time. So you know, long may it continue, I suppose, because I think we've only conceded 1 goal as well at home, which is important. Like, for us, we take good pride in clean sheets, like, so yeah, long may it continue.
And so, as a squad overall, like, how pleasing is it for you that the goals are spread around the team good this year? I think there's like 11 different scorers in the Premier so far for you.
Yeah, it's very good. You know, obviously Shawnee last year he scored a lot of goals the first half of the season, like, and you know, you lose someone like that, it's always probably going to be tough at the start. But I think, you know, Grant's come in, he's done brilliant, led the line really well, like, and not only has he scored goals, you said everyone's going to chip it in, like, so it's very important. I think there is a lot of goal threats in our team this year, like, in midfield. Even seen Jimmy the other night, Bucks on Monday night, you know, everyone's kind of chipping in, so it's very good.
Is goal something you'd look to be adding to your own game?
Maybe, yeah. I suppose assists more than goals, but yeah, I don't see why not. I think so I like to get forward a bit and I like to attack, like, so you know, a goal or two wouldn't be too hard task for me.
And you mentioned the last time working on the defensive work with Liam Carney, like, do you kind of, when that improves, do you move on to working on something else, like, you know, do you put in individual training on your right foot or things like that?
Yeah, I suppose we're always looking to get better in most parts of our game, but no, we'd keep on top of defending and everything really, like, you can't really just think that's it. I think there's always room to improve in every aspect of your game, like, so you know, I suppose with the so many fixtures as well we had, there was less time to train and to practice some of them skills, like, but you know, when you get the opportunity, I think it's up to yourself to try and improve.
Did you watch the Ireland game last night, Shane?
I did, yeah.
What was it like as a fellow League of Ireland player to see Graham Burke coming on? Like, it must be kind of fairly inspiring to know that that's actually tangible now.
Definitely, yeah, definitely. You know, he would have played against Graham in the league and stuff, like, and I thought he'd done well last night. I thought, like, he held his own, didn't look out of place at all. Looked very composed in the ball, like, so it's great to see a League of Ireland player. I suppose it shows that, you know, you can go into that environment from playing the league and not look out of place, like, so it's promising and it's great to see.
Will give you a bit of a buzz, like, I mean, I'm sure playing week in, week out the League of Ireland, you might not necessarily think that you're on the cusp of international football, but seeing a fellow League of Ireland player like that actually doing it, does it kind of give you a bit of a lift and let you know that it's possible, yeah?
Definitely, yeah, definitely. And you see even Martin O'Neill, Roy Keane, showing great interest in the league, like going to the games and stuff, like, so sure, good enough, then I'm sure they've no hesitation in bringing you in, like, so it's great to see.
And like in your position as well, we haven't really been stopped for quality left backs for a good while now, so maybe your own path mightn't be as long as it might be, say, for a striker or someone like that.
Yeah, I suppose, yeah, you know, it'd be a dream come true really to play for the country. I think Derek Williams made his debut last night, like, so I suppose there is a pathway there, like, if you are good enough, so hopefully.